The EFA grant, the funding has been a blessing, helping our family with being able to be more resourceful with our homeschooling. We've definitely had access to a lot more opportunities than I think we would have even looked into in regards to homeschooling. My name is Liyah Wasson. I am a birth doula and certified lactation counselor, and I'm also a breastfeeding peer counselor with WIC. I homeschool my kids. Honestly, I gave my oldest son the choice to homeschool or go to a public school. We tried a public school last year, and just by the end of the year, he was just worn down. And so I really just wanted to grant him that freedom in his education, and I really want to plant a seed to encourage a love for learning. When the EFA program first came out, I wouldn't even know when that was because I just happened to be looking for financial opportunities to be able to homeschool my son. He's 6, so he was going into kindergarten age. The EFA grant, the funding has been a blessing, helping our family with being able to be more resourceful with our homeschooling. We've definitely had access to a lot more opportunities than I think we would have even looked into in regards to homeschooling. And that's as far as curriculum, as far as different activities, different ways to teach him. We've been able to be very versatile and fluid in how we teach and how we learn. And we don't have to feel locked into just one thing because we have the financial opportunity to figure out the best way he enjoys learning. It's just opened up a world of resources for us that I don't even think I would have thought to look into otherwise. Like with the reading, being able to really pour into resources, being able to afford like a reading tutor that we can use with him, being able to, look around for different co-ops so that we could have other people pour into him, but on in a more flexible way that works for someone his age, because 5 days a week, 8-hour days just doesn't really work. And I think that's really what burnt him out with the regular school. Without the EFA program, we would not have been able to afford a reading tutor or the extracurricular activities, or even investing into so many books and resources, workbooks, curriculum, things like that. We would have been much, much more limited. Homeschooling, honestly, is sometimes really stressful. Learning how to teach your kids, learning how to teach when maybe you haven't taught before can be really stressful. And releasing that financial burden, again, has just given us more room to breathe and be able to find what works for us. What I would say to thank policymakers is just thank you. We're grateful for the opportunity to be able to pour into our family and to be able to pour into our children. And money is always, unfortunately, a factor in that. And so we appreciate the trust. And in return, we're giving trust in this experience and this journey as we get things together.